The truth is, I never claimed to have read Bowden Paulson. Destiny did. Destiny lied.
I was told by Prawn. I'm just giving information. I know about. All I know is that you're like the guy that used ChatGPT or something. I don't know. I'm not even joking.
It was Claude. It was Claude, actually.
Someone just told me to use ChatGPT, and then then after that I know you did Destiny.
Listen, there is a pending legal case, but I will say this: I did not have consent to use Claude, so apologies for that. I released the Claude transcripts without consent. So, yeah, I used Claude. And then Destiny conceded that I was right about what I used it for. Cool. Then he got embarrassed in a debate 2.5 hours later and decided to rage quit and then blacklist me and then say post hoc because he knew he looked bad for the rage quit and blacklist. Well, it's because Rob used ChatGPT or AI 2.5 hours earlier.
You know, I'm not sure that's what happened. But
what happened? When I made the claim that wasn't the argument we were having whether or not there could be state level insurrections?
Yeah.
Okay, and did the paper that Destiny was using say there could be state-level insurrections?
That was irrelevant.
What's irrelevant?
Whether or not it was the case or wasn't the case from the document. The issue was you using ChatGPT or Claude instead of making your own arguments and reading your own evidence.
Does Destiny use Wikipedia instead of making his own arguments? Do you use Google instead of making your own arguments?
Yeah, but you were claiming that you had read the document yourself.
Show me once where I claimed that. In fact, I quite said the opposite. So if you want the full story, one, I was supposed to debate Pisco on this, but I was stuck at a 14-day stretch on work. So Pisco sent me where he got his definition for the legal term for insurrection. It was from these guys, Bowden Paulson. So I was at work and no access to a computer. So one of the things I did was look up their paper, and it was like 100-something pages. It's hard to read just on my little phone here. So instead what I did was decide to look up some reviews because the umbrage that I have with Destiny and Pisco's argument isn't whether or not we technically call January 6th an insurrection. It is if we broaden the definition of insurrection to include January 6th, are there other insurrections that we haven't treated as harshly, such as the Black Lives Matter protest that we saw where they burned out a police precinct? I feel the answer is yes. Now, from having conversations with Pisco, I know that Pisco is going to make the argument, but even if you consider those insurrections, those aren't federal insurrections, they're state insurrections. And so that debate that I'm preparing for is to argue why there shouldn't be a difference between a state-level insurrection and a federal insurrection. Now, Destiny then asks if I want to do the debate with him. I say I'm stuck at work for several days. I'll call you when I get back. I DM Destiny and say, hey, I got back. When do you want to do the debate? I just got back. He says tonight. All I have on my phone is screen caps from the one little AI search I did and from 2 or 3 articles. I haven't had a chance to look them up on my computer yet because I just got home from work. I admit to Destiny before the debate, during the debate, that I've had no time to prepare for this, but I'm fully willing to give him a good faith debate on this as long as one condition is met. If I spend half the time talking about what he wants to talk about, which is the legal definition of insurrection, will he spend the time then talking to me about what I want to talk about, the double standard and how it's applied? Destiny says, yes, I'll do that. When we get to the Bowden Paulson paper, I specifically say at about 2 hours, 43 minutes into the debate that Destiny has up, that I haven't read this paper. I've done almost no research whatsoever.
You see, I just found the clip. You said that you read someone's review of the
Correct.
paper.
I did.
That's not accurate.
That is bullshit. I did read.
Claude.
I read 2 or 3 reviews. So you're wrong.
You put it into Claude.
I put it into Claude, and then I also read 2 or 3 other reviews of the paper. Yes.
Hold on, I think Darius is watching the clip on stream.
Oh,
wait, Darius, can we hear it on our?
Sure, yeah, you can share it in Discord so we can all see it.
Yeah, you fucking Destiny copers. Oh, you're.
Wait, I don't know. I know what's going on. Just tell me to watch this. Do you want to watch this? You want to watch this?
Fire up, Darius.
Yeah, let's watch it.
All right. Let me go back.
Some would say that you were the one who's coping, Rob.
Would they say that?
Somewhat.
All right, ready?
Play the clip.
Let's go.
Review of the paper.
I'm reading review of the paper.
Oh, no, wait. How do you?
So it says, historical context. They provide evidence that during the Reconstruction era, Section 3 was applied to individuals involved in state-level insurrections. So it's again.
You started it late, I think.
Go through the paper. Like I started to read some of the paper. I think it's 114 pages.
Wait. Whose paper you? Or wait, who? Can you link me what you're reading right now?
Believe it or not, no. I could send you a screen cap. But I just took a
picture. Or can you tell me who the author is, or tell me what this paper is?
Yeah, it is The Sweep and Force of Section 3 by William Bode and Michael Stokes Paulson.
Wait, I thought you were reading a review of that paper.
Yeah, I thought that too.
Yeah, I'm reading. So this was. Let me see. I don't know. I didn't. I only screen capped the article I was reading, so I don't know the exact article. So what happened was I talked to Pisco like 2 weeks ago. He sent me articles that he was using and you were using, such as this Graber testimony in the Coy Griffin hearing, and which linked to, from that testimony, it linked to Bowden Paulson. And so as I was searching Bowden Paulson that evening, was just doing, I don't know what I have, a Safari search?
So you searched for a response to Bowden Paulson debate, and then
Well,
found.
no, I just searched what they thought about state insurrections, and that's what came up. And then I downloaded the paper. I have the paper, but I haven't read it through.
Wait. So are you reading the paper itself, or are you just reading? Because it sounded like you said you were reading like a review or a response to the paper.
It's not a response. It was just like an abstract of the paper.
Okay, wait. Can you tell me what was the? Give me one quote from it so I can find this just in the paper and I can read it real quick.
Sure. Let me see what I have. Well, shit. The only thing they have quoted. Let me see. Right. These aren't quotes, but it's sort of summary. So they argue that the purpose of Section 3 was to protect the constitutional order at all levels.
Hold on. Protect the.
I'll see if I could find this boat.
Constitutional order.
Sweep and force of Section 3. The sweep, force.
It's strange that you couldn't just send him the review that you were reading.
That's right. It was strange. I already explained because I didn't have the review saved. I had screen caps because I was on my phone and not in a computer. So what I did was screen cap.
It wasn't because you were putting stuff into Claude and just reading off what Claude told you. You said it was a summary right there.
That's correct. I did. That. So let me explain. One, an AI would be a summary. And that's correct. Second,
yeah, but you said you read someone's review.
That's
you
right. I did read someone's review.
You didn't mention that it came from Claude.
Are you interested? Are you interested in filibustering like your daddy you're sweeping for, and then you're gonna rage quit and get pissed when I prove you to be a fucking idiot like him? Or would you like to hear my response?
To be clear.
Would you like to hear my response? So I took screenshots of several reviews that I read, and I took screenshots of the AI prompt that I put in. So in the moment, I was shocked that Destiny said that he didn't believe that there could be state insurrections. And so I was caught off guard and was like, well, I think that I read that even your authors did. He said, can you show where that was? I go to the photo section on my phone where I hadn't had time to take the screenshots that I had, type in keywords and bring those articles up so I could have those articles. And then if I'm in a debate with Peace Corps Destiny, send the article as opposed to the screenshot. I said, actually, no, I can't send you the article because I just have the screenshots. Of the screenshots I was reading, I thought it was one of the reviews that I screenshotted, but it was actually the AI review, not the paper review, which I had read 2 or 3 reviews and took screenshots of those as well. So the one that I was reading from directly there, where Destiny said, can you send me that screenshot? I sent. I mistakenly thought that it was one of the reviews I had that was a human written review and not an AI review. That review ended up being correct. I don't see what the issue is.
It was just a dishonesty. Also,
it was What's dishonest about that?
That you didn't mention that it was an AI summary. And
I mentioned it when he asked. Once I realized it was. When you just saw the first page, I couldn't tell. When I sent him the second screenshot, because I could have just sent the first page, but I didn't. I sent the second page as well. Then it was like, oh yeah, fuck, you could tell the way this is written. It was AI. So your argument is for 2 minutes. I said I read a review.
It, but he had to ask you about it because he could tell.
Let me steel man the Destiny supporter argument here, right? All right. We'll say 4 minutes. For 4 minutes, I falsely led people to believe that I was reading from a person written review instead of an AI review. That review ended up being correct in the exact argument I was made. But that's still unforgivable. That's blacklist. And it doesn't matter that it was correct. That's your argument?
I want to back you up. Why do you think Destiny was calling it out, like kind of like in chat, like kind of making fun of him, implying that he's probably leading to a wrong conclusion? So if AI is good tool, it's going to lead to the right result. Why is it bad to use?
I'll tell you what happened. It's so funny because the arguments from the Destiny sycophants and Destiny himself seem to be something like this. And Destiny even said this on stream. Someone sent me this clip. The real reason he was pissed was I was implying that I had read more than him on this topic. And he was putting together like a manifesto or a dossier or whatever. But even Pisco said that Destiny hadn't read a lot of this material. And then when Destiny fucking raged out on him, he had to backtrack. The truth is, I never claimed to have read Bowden Paulson. Destiny did. Destiny fucking lied. He didn't read it. If he did, he would have known they would have said there could be state-level insurrections. So where's your and all the other Destiny sycophants' criticism of him? He's the one who said, I read Boden-Paulson. He fucking lied. If he did read it, he didn't understand it because it blatantly says there could be state-level insurrections. So you're going to criticize him
to do with you
for his
using
dishonesty?
AI summary?
Right. So you're like, I think it's a bigger criticism that Rob said he read a review,
I
but
never said
actually
it was bigger.
Okay, so what Destiny did's worse? You can admit that? He lied about having read the paper?
I don't know if it was. I don't know if that's the case. But
Did
I'm
he
not
say he
interested
read
in
the
that.
paper? You're familiar with the clips?
I'm not sure if he said he read
He
the paper.
did say he read the paper. Do you think he read the paper if he missed something so obvious?
I'm not sure.
Right. That's what I thought. So maybe
I'm
I should
not-
have
I'm not
rage.
defending
Maybe
Destiny.
I bet if I rage quit and said "fucking Destiny's lying about reading his paper," blah blah blah, all you fucking Destiny dick sucks would have been like, "What a bitch! He rage quit," blah blah blah. But when Destiny rage quits because he gets fucking angry and he lied when he said that he was going to spend equal time talking about the double standard as the definition, and we spent 4.5 fucking hours talking about the definitions, and then he didn't want to talk about the double standard, so he rage quit. You're all like, "Hey, Daddy Destiny." You're a joke. You people are a fucking joke. It's hilarious to me. Every time you bring up the GPT thing, it makes me laugh my ass off because that's it. Is that what I'm going to go down in history as? Oh, GPT Rob, our daddy Destiny that fucking violates people's consent. He burned him good with that GPT comment. Woo! You guys got me. You fucking nailed me.
It was a good one.
Yeah,
I do
agree.
think there are probably better arguments. And I'm not trying to debate this right now because it's 1 a.m. for me. I do want to go to bed sometime. But definitely at some point in the future, I want to see Rob and non-fun talk. Tariffs,
I would love to. I would love to have a
It'd be a great
non-fucking
conversation.
drama talking about policy. I think that would be
No, Rob, I've watched your stuff before. Like I've seen quite a bit of your debates and stuff. I would have to prepare more for a Jan 6 debate if we were to do that.
Well, let's set it up for.
You want to do Jan 6 for what?
Well, we were just talking.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
Were just,
I mean,
we don't have
fucking-
to do that.
The reason
but
I did the one with that,
saying.
just so people know, and I'll be honest, I like Destiny. Let me give you 2 reasons that I like Destiny. One, I think non-fun, you seem reasonably intelligent, right? Would you say this? A lot of times in the debate space, there are people that, not to be rude, but it's like sometimes you just scratch your head because it's like, I don't know why, you know what I mean? Like it's just, and so when you're talking to someone that's like, even if you disagree, they're putting coherent thoughts together. It's like, that's good. So I like debating Destiny for that. Because like,
when you're putting your own thoughts together, it's
your own. Yeah, well, the wiki. By the way, Pisco also admitted to me. You want to get another funny thing? Pisco was DMing Destiny during that debate, and he was the one telling him what Boden-Paulson said. Fucking joke. Mr. reading Wikipedia and his fucking audience for answers. Anyways, so I like Destiny for that because I think he was fun to debate.
Mr. AI summary.
Yeah, we already went through
Sorry,
that.
you're just an idiot. We're talking about legal standing. Why would you would reference documents? Of course, you're going to reference documents. You're talking about legality.
And possibly the advice of a lawyer, also. Some would say.
Wait.
What do you think lawyers?
Wait. So your argument is that instead of Destiny, whose entire project was January 6th for months, didn't have time to actually read the legal papers, and instead, in the heat of a debate, lied, said he read it, and then had his buddy Pisco as a lawyer telling him what the paper said. And you're like, yeah, that's how you would do it.
I think
that's
it's
your argument?
more reasonable to have a lawyer be telling you things about something that maybe you're not so knowledgeable of, compared to have an AI do a summary.
But
of a document.
what's not reasonable when the person that had the AI admitted, I didn't fucking read this shit. It's your argument. It's your paper. I told you expressly that I didn't have time to prepare. You said that's fine. Versus the guy that said, yeah, I did read all of this, and then's relying on his chat and his lawyer friend in DMs to tell him what the fucking paper said. I think that's less reasonable. I think that if it was my big passion project that I was looking, by the way, the reason, and Destiny could lie about this, I don't give a shit, but the reason that Destiny wanted to debate me and likes debating me is he used me for preparation when he would debate bigger people. For example, the first time we talked about January 6th, it was because he was going to debate Glenn Greenwald and Alex Jones. And he told me that. And I was more than happy to do it. For the second reason that I like debating Destiny, fucking clout. That's why, because a lot of people watch. Normally I stream to like 200 people, and if I stream to Destiny, I have 10,000 people watching. Why wouldn't I? So I never understood the Destiny hatred from this perspective. Oh, Destiny's fucking wiki warrior. He's on Piers Morgan. Destiny's debating fucking Finkelstein. Destiny's talking to Jordan Peterson. Sweet. Even as a righty, I think that's awesome. Because if Destiny is getting those opportunities, that makes it more likely that all of us in this space get those sorts of opportunities. So the truth is, I never had a cross word to say about Destiny personality-wise. I think his politics are dog shit. I think that his comments about the assassination are dog shit. But that was it. I still talked to him. I went hard politics. Show me one time me ever picking on his marriage. Show me one time me ever picking on any of the personal drama. I never did. We kept it to the realm of politics. That was that. So it was never like I hated Destiny or any of this shit. He's the one that bitched out. He's the one that rage quit with the flimsiest of excuses. ChatGPT. Okay, no hard feelings. I don't give a fuck. That's it.